Well, some current and former pro hockey players hitting the links today for a great cause.
Yeah, our Gian Lee is at Oakdale Golf and Country Club to explain it all to us. G, what's going on?
Good morning, Phil. Good morning, Jen. Yes, we're here at the Oakdale Golf and Country Club. I didn't know this existed. It's a beautiful course you can see right here. And yes, we're getting ready for the 5th annual Zach Hyman Celebrity Classic Charitable Golf Tournament. You're going to see some players like Gary Roberts, Connor McDavid, Connor Brown, all making their way here. Of course, Zach Hyman himself. And it all goes to, the money raised goes to several worthy causes. Joining me now is Naomi Parnas, who is the coordinator here for the tournament. Good morning, Naomi.
Well, the coordinator for the media. I don't want to take the credit for the tournament because there's a lot that goes behind this. And actually, I will say, like, the most amazing part is that a lot of it's his family. You can see here his brothers are here setting up. Zach's the oldest of 5 brothers, and they're just an amazing family that really, truly gives back to the community. So they're all here setting up. Players are not here yet. They haven't had a lot of time off since their playoff run, so they're actually in training right now, but they're coming. They're coming. It's going to be a big day here. So.
And then let's talk about this. This has been around for 5 years.
Yeah.
A lot of money has been raised. Tell me a little bit about that and some of the charities that benefit from that.
Yeah, so I mean, this is an amazing experience, obviously. 144 people who are signed up to golf today. An incredible experience for them. They get to go out, tee off with Connor McDavid, with Zach Hyman, with some incredible sports celebrities. There's actually people coming in from the Buffalo Bills radio team, people coming in from Edmonton, so lots of sports celebrities who are here. But as you said, the big thing is the charitable aspect. I mean, and that's really what it's all about. They've raised over $2 million since this tournament began 5 years ago. And you can see here some of the auctions that are up for silent auction. And lots of amazing things throughout the day, great food, great entertainment, lots of opportunities for the people who are involved in terms of golfing. But like you said, a lot of amazing charities that are benefiting today, and that's really what it's all about for Zach. I mean, Zach really is a true player who gives back, and so he chose charities that are close to his heart, and this year there are 5 important charities that will be receiving money. They've already raised over $500,000 this year from this golf tournament, so incredible charities. I can mention them to you. He has chosen this year to give to UJ Federation of Greater Toronto, Jewish Federation of Edmonton, Stollery's Children's Hospital in Edmonton, Sick Kids Hospital here in Toronto, and then Colby's Kids. So why does he choose these? He's very particular about his charities. He's a very proud Jew, so he gives back to the Jewish community. He's always given back to UJ Federation of Greater Toronto, but he's giving back to Jewish Federation of Edmonton because the community's really supported him there. And then he gives to, he's a almost father of 3. He's got 2 amazing boys, and he has another child on the way. And so he really believes in the children and in children's health. So he gives to Sick Kids Hospital, Stollery's Children's Hospital, and then Colby's Kids, which is an amazing organization through the Oilers Foundation, named in honor of a former Oiler, and really gives kids the opportunity to play hockey and make it accessible and make it affordable. So he's really always about giving back, and that's what today is all about. And all the people who are coming are going to have an amazing experience, but they're going to be able to give back as well.
Yeah, and I love it. I love that it's the community comes together and helps so many people. Participants that come, guests that come, they're in for a real treat, aren't they?
Oh yeah, it's a real, I mean, listen, how many times do you get to tee off with these amazing players, have an amazing experience? It's a memorable day, and that's what he wants to make it. He wants to make it a memorable day and a day to give back. And it's hot. we're glistening here. The hair's already frizzy, so it's going to be hot. Hopefully the weather will hold out. What did Bill say?
Yes, he says it's going to be hot.
Okay.
Listen, I'll take the heat over the rain any day. Thank you so much, Naomi. And if you want to help out, you can go to hymanhelps.com, get all the information there. But somebody today is going to hoist this trophy later on. And stay tuned, we're going to be chatting with Zach Hyman himself in the next segment. We are here with Zach Hyman himself for his 5th annual Celebrity Classic Invitational Golf Tournament. Good morning, thank you for joining us.
Good morning, thanks for having me.
It couldn't be any hotter for this tournament.
It's good. Well, hopefully it stays like this.
Yeah, well, I'll take this over rain any day.
For sure.
So you've been doing this for 5 years, raising a lot of money for some wonderful charities. What can people expect from this year's tournament?
The same fun. I think we have incredible volunteers who come out here and really put the event on. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. We're donating to some amazing charities. Really excited about it. Sick Kids being one of them, obviously here in Toronto. Stollery Hospital in Edmonton, which is like the Sick Kids version for Edmonton. Colby's Kids, and then the UJ, both in Toronto and Edmonton. So really super excited about the event.
Yeah, millions of dollars raised since over the last few years, which is wonderful because it goes to a worthy cause. And then, of course, you bring out some of your friends, right? What's it like playing golf with some of your teammates and former teammates and also other hockey players?
Well, it's awesome. I think first and foremost, it's amazing to see them come out and support. I mean, we're all busy in the summer and they take time out of their day to come here and support my event. So it means the world to me to have my friends come out and interact with all my other friends. It's a merging of two worlds for me. So really fortunate to have great people in my life to come out and support.
I know a lot of Toronto fans miss you. It was great when you were on the Leafs, but I think you did okay heading over to Edmonton. Wanted to ask really quickly, it was a fantastic run through the Stanley Cup final. Came a little bit short. I just wanted to know, right now at this time when you're training, do you set that aside or are there lessons learned from that you head into for the next season?
That's a great question. I think the day after and then the moment, it's really, really hard. It's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're shell-shocked a little bit. You come so close and you just fall short. And I think when you take some time and reflect, you realize how special the run was and you can take away a lot of experience from it. And I'm super excited about the team we have coming back, a lot of returning guys and a lot of new additions. So we should make a good run for it next year.
Yeah, I know all of Canada was behind the team. And you're right, not everyone can even get to the finals. And so you had that moment, which was fantastic. What's the thing that you will remember the most?
I think just how resilient our group was. I mean, throughout the whole year, a lot of people counted us out. Even in the finals when we were down 3, everybody thought it was over, and we were able to make a heck of a series out of it. So I hope we were able to take that resilience into next year.
Now, I know that this has become a family affair. You have some of your brothers here, so I'm going to bring them in. Hi!
How you doing?
Really quickly, your names.
I'm Spencer.
Oliver, Shane.
All right, so 5 boys in general for this family. I can't even imagine what your mom went through. Was the house clean when you guys were younger?
Yeah, I mean, some drywall that was getting broken all the time, but other than that, it was pretty good.
All right, who ate the most out of the 5 brothers?
I think I would plead the fifth on that one. I'm not going to say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't
know. Who slept in the most out of the 5 brothers?
I'd probably go with Spence.
Oh, really?
He's the youngest. That's him. He gets away with everything being the youngest.
Okay, and then who was mom's favorite?
Youngest.
Youngest.
First or youngest. I don't know.
No, youngest
for sure.
For sure. Zach, I love the fact that you incorporate your family into all this. This is really important. It seems like a really tight-knit family for you.
Oh, it's everything. Family's everything for us, and I got amazing brothers who come and support, and Spence is one of the co-chairs, so really this is his event just as much as it is mine, and obviously we have the rest of the boys here too. We're missing one, Cooper. He's the lawyer, so he's busy at work, but he's coming out and supporting it soon.
Wow. Well, I thank you so much for joining us. It's so nice to meet the family. I understand another one is on the way.
Yeah, so I have 2 boys. I have a 3rd boy in September. Spence has a girl, and he's having a boy next month.
Wow.
Yeah, lots of boys coming. So my parents have 5 sons, now 5 grandsons and 1 granddaughter.
Yeah, and Ollie's got 1 boy, so we're growing.
You're growing, right? I can't imagine what the holidays are like for your family.
Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy. So next generation of hockey players coming.
Okay, including the girls.
Including the girl, PWHL.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so if you want more information about Zach Hyman and all the work that he's doing, hymanhelps.com. Every dollar does make a difference. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. We should give a shout out to your mom who's watching.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, she'll be here.
Yeah, she'll be here. But Vicky,
There you go.
they love you. They're good boys. You did a great job.
There you go. Look at that.
It is steamy. My hair is getting frizzy by the minute. I'm hoping there won't be any rain this afternoon, but so far so good. And participants are coming in. They're checking in for this tournament. But I am joined now by TSN's bar down Jesse Pollock, who, by the way, looks fabulous. I love the outfit.
Thank you so much. I figure I got to put my Pit Vipers on for this one. Why not?
Right? We got to point out the shoes. You have a lot of guys wearing Winnipeg Jet shoes when there's a lot of Edmonton Oiler fans here.
At least it's not Calgary Flames gear, though, right? Yeah.
That's true. Now, you know the Zach Hyman family. You actually went to school with one of the brothers, and you've been to this tournament before. Tell me a little bit more of the connection and why a tournament like this is so important.
Yeah, just a ton of fun. Zach's a great guy. I've always looked at him as a role model, even though he's just a year older than me. He does a lot of great things for the community on and off the ice. And I think just everyone's just so happy here every year. They come here. It's just a really nice time to take a break from whatever you're doing and raise some money for some great causes. So it's great. I love this tournament.
Yeah, You went to a school with one of his brothers. That's cool. That's a cool connection.
Yeah, went to school with Spencer Hyman, call him the bus. And yeah, I've known Spencer for a while. I've gotten to know Zach probably over the last 6 years. And again, all the things that you hear about Zach, they're great. And you meet him and you're just like, it just makes sense. He's such a good dude.
So since you're with TSN Bar Down, I will ask a sports question. They had an incredible run, the Edmonton Oilers, right through the Stanley Cup Finals. A lot of lessons learned, but what's exciting is this upcoming season. A lot of the players are coming back. What are your thoughts of this upcoming season?
Not only are they coming back, they made a couple of nice additions. I thought that Matthew Savoy trade they made was just a lights-out trade. As much as it pains me to say as a Winnipeg Jets fan, I think the Oilers are going to be back in the finals sooner than later. If they can keep everyone intact, I think this is going to be a dangerous team for years. So tough being a Jets fan in the Western Conference and having to face them every year.
Listen, I think it's even more tough being a Leafs fan, just so you know. But
Not arguing with that.
But you know what? It's good. So you really think that this team is going to go even further with those additions. And you know, we saw a lot of that as they made that incredible comeback in the finals.
Yeah, you look at some past Stanley Cup winners. They lose in the Stanley Cup the year before. I remember, it happened to Florida, right? Florida lost the year before. I think this was a great learning experience for the Edmonton Oilers. And I don't think they're going anywhere, not with that core. Zach, Connor, Leon, Evan, they're a dangerous team. So I'd probably put my money on them to win the Stanley Cup next year, if I'm being honest with you.
There you go. There you go. Okay, enough about hockey. Back to golf. Are you a good golfer?
Not great. I'm really not great, if I'm being honest with you. Despite my outfit, I'm not a very good golfer.
Well, you look great, Jesse. Thank you so much for joining us. Have fun today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, try to stay cool today. It is hot.
It's hot, hot. Thank you, Jesse. And if you want more information, if you want to help out, hymanhelps.com for all of the information. So you're seeing right now Connor McDavid walking over. He's going to be addressing the sports media here. We're the only ones going live. Connor, can I ask a quick question before you address the media? We're live. Well, say hi to our folks at CP24. Why was it so important for you to obviously support Zach in this important golf tournament?
Yeah, obviously Hymes is a great friend and a great teammate, and yeah, really important to support each other and, you know, away from the rink as well. And I just wanted to support him and his causes. It's all good stuff.
And really quickly, I know that it's exactly 3 weeks ago since Game 7. You had an incredible run for the Stanley Cup Finals. Heading into the next season, what lessons have learned and what are you going to do to prepare for the next season?
I'm just trying to get off the first tee. That's my only focus here. So thanks.
Focus is golf today. Okay, thank you. I'll let you address the sports media right there. So Connor McDavid now coming in. A lot of sports reporters standing by to ask him those questions. A lot of people don't realize that today was exactly 3 weeks ago to Game 7 for the Stanley Cup Finals. I know we have a feed for that press conference, and some of his teammates are here, as you saw, Connor Brown and Zach Hyman. We had a chance to speak to them. Now we can listen in. Connor McDavid.
You know, he's a great teammate and a great friend, and just important for to be here and support his initiatives. We've done this event. He's done this event for a while. It's my, I think, maybe third time doing it. Yeah, always a fun day.
How many of these do you kind of do in the summer?
We do a handful of them. You know, obviously, if we're saying yes to everything, we'd be doing something every day. But there's a handful of them that are important to me, and this is one of those.
Why is philanthropy important to people like you?
What's that, sorry?
Why is philanthropy important for people?
It's always important to give back. I'm not going to say that this is you know, too hard for me. You know, it's Zach and his team that's putting on this event. It's a lot of planning. It's a lot of work, and they do a great job with it. It's like I said, it's a lot of work. It's easy for us just to show up and, you know, commit our time to be a part of it, and just happy to be here.
How's the golf game?
Not very good. Not very good at all. No.
Zach is a pretty big spokesperson for the Jewish community, and the UJA is one of the charities he supports. Obviously, with what happened October 7th, it's been a tough year for the Jewish community. What do you make of how he's kind of handled that and still managed to obviously produce on the ice while being a big spokesperson off the ice in that regard?
Yeah, you know, he's a great hockey player first and foremost, and, you know, the fact that you know, he is Jewish, you know, he bears a big burden, and is the face of kind of that community in hockey. He does a great job, an unbelievable job, representing not only himself and his family, but also the community, and all while juggling that with 2 kids at home and everything like that, and still having the career year that he did. You can't say enough good things about him.
Zach said you guys are back in the gym already. You guys spend much of the off season together as well?
Yeah, we train together. There's a fair number of Oilers that train at our gym. It's nice to keep the group together. We've lost a few Oilers at the gym. There used to be more, but still a good number of us. And like you said, Hyman and I have already been back, just getting the body moving again and preparing for another year.
Who called first to get back out?
Pardon me?
Who called first to get back out?
Who called first? It was kind of just, he was there first, but there's just not much else to do. Just nice to be in a routine. That's the main thing.
Can you share a few thoughts on what Jeff Jackson did, bringing guys back and bringing some new guys in?
Yeah, I thought the whole management staff did a great job. They've had a great offseason so far. It's been short, it's been hurried, but I think the small time they've been at it, they've done great things. Keeping as many guys together is a good thing in the salary cap era. It's tough to do that, and he's done a great job of finding a way to do that for the most part. Obviously losing a couple of guys, which is always unfortunate, but unfortunately part of the hockey world we live in.
Leon asked you for any advice on how to pull off a good proposal?
No, I thought I haven't seen him yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing him. But nice for him to get home and spend some time with his family, and obviously a big step in his life, and happy for him.
Thanks a lot, Connor. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
So there you go. You have Connor McDavid there speaking to the sports media. He's here for Zach Hyman's 5th annual Celebrity Classic Golf Charitable Tournament. He said, we asked him really quickly, a lot of people don't realize today is exactly 3 weeks ago. It was Game 7 for the Stanley Cup Final. He didn't want to answer that question. He just basically said he wanted to focus on golf, and that's what this is all about, raising money for some incredible groups. We're talking money raised today will go to the Stollery Children's Hospital, UJA Federations of Toronto and Alberta, Sick Kids Hospital, and Colby's Kids. Ever since this tournament got underway since 2018, it has raised over $2 million. So Connor McDavid, one of the big NHL stars, here for today's game. We had a chance to speak to Zach Hyman, as well as you saw Connor Brown earlier. Gary Roberts is here, and it's just a great way to raise money for incredible causes, but also give the participants and guests an opportunity to golf with some phenomenal hockey players. All right, that's going to get underway.
Staff out to plant every year, and we have lost some. There are, sometimes if it's too hot and we didn't water them enough, or the young landscapers weed whacking the trees to death. Yeah.
Perfect,
yeah,
Ross.
yeah.
I'm going to bring you in. Come on in here for a second. Dr. Sargent, I'll get you to stand with us.
Okay, sure.
You have a brother here at St. Peter's Hospital, so just tell me a little bit more of coming here and seeing a program like this.
Well, it's restorative. It's very good for everybody. My brother loves coming out here.
Yeah, it's a way to kind of escape through nature sometimes,
yeah.
right? When you're dealing with some difficult things. And you actually help out here on the
Yes,
grounds.
yeah.
Tell me a little bit more of what you do.
Well, when we first put the trees in, we had some pretty dry times, so I would come in and water the trees. At Dr. Sargent's suggestion, we put in a solar-powered fountain.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, and basically, I can't tell you the number of times I've been doing something here, and a patient or family will come up to me and say, "Thank you so much."
Yeah, it makes a difference, especially when sometimes families are dealing with some pretty difficult things in life.
Yes, exactly.
Right. Dr. Sargent, if people want to help out, if they want more information, where can they go?
Well, Trees for Hamilton, that's Trees for Hamilton. We have a website. And then nationally, the Canadian Coalition for Green Healthcare. This is now a national healthcare forest, so we plant at facilities across the country and help people, to be able to do that. So we need a champion at every site. We need someone to step up and say, gosh, how can I get trees at my site? Sort of thing.
Okay, so there you go. If you want to help out, definitely look it up. And we're in in about an hour, so we're going to head to Gage Park because you're really going to see, once again, the program expanding to other areas. But beautiful space right here outside of St. Peter's Hospital. Good morning. We are live here in Hamilton. You know you're in Hamilton when you see the beautiful escarpment way there at the top. For some of the viewers who may know, I actually lived here for quite a few years and worked at the local station, so it's nice to be back. And I just want to give you an idea. We're here at St. Peter's Hospital. So imagine this space. There's little trees, saplings that have been planted, but before then, it's a green space, and there wasn't much there. Now that with these trees are being planted here, it's creating a healthcare forest, and that's the concept behind Trees for Hamilton. I'm joined now by Ross Johnson. He has a brother here at St. Peter's Hospital. Good morning.
Good morning.
So I just wanted to kind of highlight for our viewers at home that without these saplings planted here, this would have been just just grass and nothing more. What is the importance for you as a family member and your brother to come out here and just kind of use nature as a way of therapy?
Well, it's good. It's good to be in. Trees are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, my brother loves coming out here, and everybody does. The patients, their families, they feel better.
I can only imagine, you're going through a difficult time, and then you look out the window and then you see all of this. That's got to mean something for some of these patients.
For sure. And the planting, the staff here are love it. In fact, I think over half the volunteers for planting were staff members here. Yeah.
So everyone benefits it because staff need a break too. They need to come out. I love the term healthcare forest.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. And you actually help out here as well.
Yes. When they're in dry times, I'll come in and water the trees. Rini, one of the nurse practitioners here, suggested a solar-powered fountain, so we put that in. And Kate, who works here as well, she volunteers on her own time to help maintain the fountain, and she put in a butterfly garden over here, all on her own time.
It does make a difference.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Ross. I'm going to bring in Dr. Sargent here. Come on in, because for you, I know that this is a passion project of yours. Tell me why this is so vital.
There's actually a study that was done years ago that looked at a surgical ward, and all the patients had the same operation. It was a gallbladder removal, and on one half of the ward, the patients looked at a brick wall, and the other half, they looked at nature. And in every possible measure, like post-op infection, post-op bleeding, time to get home, how quickly you got home, everyone did better if they were looking at nature. And so, there's been a lot of studies since then, but both on physical health and on mental health and all the benefits. And so, we know that looking at nature has big benefits to patients in healing faster, feeling like they're within a restorative environment.
For sure. So what is the goal here? I know you are part of not only Trees for Hamilton, but you're also part of a national program. How many trees, nationwide have been planted? My understanding is well over 45,000 at this point.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, you've done your research.
I have.
Yeah. The national program has only been about a year and a half or so. We did a big planting in Edmonton recently. In every case, we need the champion at the site to reach out to us, and then we guide them through the process, and we can potentially help them with funding, et cetera. But whether it's a nurse or, as Ross mentioned, a kitchen staff or a doctor or administrator, like someone at the site needs to recognize that, gosh, we could have some trees or some nature here. And then they reach out to us and we help them make it happen.
Okay, sounds good. If you want more information, treesforhamilton.ca, as well for the Canadian Coalition for Green Healthcare. You can go to greenhealthcare.ca. CP24.ca. Yeah, it's a form of ecotherapy. We're hearing this term a lot about using Mother Nature and reap the health benefits from that. I have a second camera here, so if anybody ever wonders what my cameraman Ken looks like, there you go. There's the handsome guy. You can see him in my shot. Hi. We're going to take a walk here at Gage Park in Hamilton. Joining me now is Dr. Miles Sargent. Come on in. Another handsome guy here. So we're talking about ecotherapy, and we're here in this beautiful park. Let's talk about the health benefits.
So I actually want to go back prior to ecotherapy and talk about exercise as a prescription. And as you know, doctors prescribe a lot of meds. Sometimes it's because people come to us and say, I want Ozempic or what have you.
Yeah.
But often patients come to an office, we write them a prescription, they're not happy. The doctor wrote me a prescription, sent me away.
Right.
So about 20 years ago, there was a doc who did his training in Hamilton who did this video called 23.5 hours. And what it was about is that you do what you like for 23.5 hours, but for 30 minutes a day, walk. And there's all the benefits just simply by walking 30 minutes a day.
Yeah, I've known that.
Yeah.
I surround myself with trails. I'm walking all the time. But there is something incredible about Mother Nature, right?
Yes. Yeah, and so moving from then, we now realize how important nature is, and so there's this whole movement now called park prescriptions, best known out of BC Parks and Dr. Melissa Lem, who's really made it quite famous in Canada. There's now 10,000 docs in Canada who write park prescriptions.
Wow.
And I have to throw in, I am part of the Hamilton Family Health Team, Green Initiative, and certainly the doctors in Hamilton write park prescriptions as well.
And so when you mean by park prescriptions, what are you prescribing? Exercise outside, is that specifically what you're looking at?
Yeah, well, it's really just to be outside, go for a walk in a park. 2 hours a week, 20 minutes per session, has a ton of benefits on your health, blood pressure, depression, anxiety, so many benefits.
Love it.
Yeah.
And that's if you want to increase your heart rate, get some exercise. What if you want to meditate and bring the heart rate down?
So that's something slightly different. You're talking about forest bathing, which came out of Japan as an idea in the 1980s. And what that is about is not necessarily going to a park, although you certainly could. It's going into the deep woods for as much as a couple of hours, and then you're getting into improvement even in your immune function. And so as you say, that's not about running through the woods. That's about walking slowly, doing meditative walking or sitting down, counting your breathing, trying to decrease your heart rate and your blood pressure.
Okay, and I know that there is a movement among doctors to look at all these ways to really help patients, because it's about bringing this kind of therapy, but it's also good for the environment.
Absolutely. We do need more trees. Going back to the initiative we talked about earlier this morning, Trees for Hamilton. Imagine if we could bring the forest to the city. We need more parks, we need more trees in the city.
We do. And then you were talking about another movement in Japan where they plant clusters of trees together. Tell me a little bit more about that.
So that is called a mini forest. Again, that was a Japanese botanist going back a few decades now who discovered that if you really prepare the soil well and you plant trees really close together, they grow much, much faster. You can develop a 100-year forest in 10 years.
Wow, that's incredible. So I love all these advancements. I love incorporating Mother Nature into all of this. Dr. Sargent, I really appreciate you joining us this morning. And again, treesforlifehamilton.ca, and then the other organization, the coalition across
Canadian Coalition for Green Healthcare, that does things nationally.
Greenhealthcare.ca for more information on that.
All right, well, if you're looking for a fun and kind of unique summer activity for the entire family, well, gather your crew and head to the Pirate Life Theater Cruise. Yeah, look at this. These pirates in full fight mode. G's checking out the swashbuckling adventure this morning. Ahoy there, G.
Ahoy, Nick. That's right. We are here on a boat along the waterfront for Pirate Life. And look, all the kids are here. Hey! They're actually pirates. They're not kids this morning. And that's the whole point of this, is really enjoying this theatrical, immersive experience called Pirate Life. And you've got this vicious, very scary sword fight happening right now. Woo! Okay, now this is Kyle. I'm gonna pull him aside for a second as soon as they fight. Hi. Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Okay, so I know your name is Kyle, but you have a pirate's name. What is that?
My name be Skinny Jim. And do you know why they call me Skinny Jim?
Why?
It's because I'm covered in skin!
And apparently you're really good at giving nicknames, so my name is G. What would be my pirate name?
What about Jellyfish G?
I like Jellyfish G. Okay, okay.
Great, nailed it in one.
So we've got kids here, pirates, actually.
A whole crew of them by the looks of it.
And so tell me a little bit more about pirate life.
So we are primarily children's theater. That's how we started 11 years ago. I've been here for about 6 years, and our whole mission is to introduce children to theater at a young age. Now, obviously, we're not just about having them sit and watch and listen. We are a very interactive theater. We love to get the kids involved. We like to have them ask us questions and help design the story as we go. Each year we do come up with a new show, but we have so much room for creativity and making up new jokes, new bits that the show really does transform over the course of our 6-month run.
Fantastic. So yeah, this runs through right through till end of October, even further, as long as the weather is good.
As
right?
long as it's not freezing cold out there.
Aside from children's parties and birthday parties, you offer lots of things for even adults.
We do have a wide range of things we can do. So in the evening times, we do an Escape the Ghost Ship escape room game on board. So we have these treasure chests that are full of all kinds of puzzles, and your goal within the hour is to get it open lest you be cursed to stay on the ship forever. And besides Escape the Ghost Ship, we also do concerts. We do R&B Under the Stars. We have local R&B musicians come aboard. We sell about 30 tickets for that. We go out under the sunset, and it's very picturesque, very beautiful. Best way to see a concert, in my opinion.
100%, okay, but honestly, it's all about the kids, right? They love it. Okay, so
it is our main focus.
You're really good at doing like pirates' names, so
Aye.
let's do one really quickly. Hi, what's your name?
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Oh, his name is Peter.
Peter Parker? Like the Spider-Man is here? Are you kidding me? You're in disguise as a pirate, but you're Peter Parker?
Keeping it low profile.
Okay, so let's give a pirate's name to Peter.
Well, Pirate Peter is too low-hanging fruit.
No,
I'd
he's
have to
vicious,
go
he's
with
dangerous.
Princely Peter, even.
Princely
Like to give
Peter.
honoraries on the
Okay, all right, and then what's your name?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man! Wow, we have...
Swashbuckling Spider-Man!
Swashbuckling Spider-Man is here! What's your name?
Kamaya.
Kamaya, is that with this K or a C? Okay, with a K.
Well, obviously, I see Killer Kamaya.
Killer Kamaya.
Look at her eyes! Look at those eyes!
She's vicious. She'll knock you out in 1 second. And then you had a birthday party here when you were younger. Tell me a little bit about that.
It was really fun. I really enjoyed it.
You remember that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's your name?
Michaela.
Michaela.
Marauder Michaela!
Marauder, okay,
Mighty
there
Michaela.
you go. Everyone, I want you to look up to the sky. That's Chopper 24. You want to give a big wave because they're showing us right here along the waterfront. So I will let you get back to the theater, the show, and I should mention Pirate Life. There's several locations, not only in Toronto, but we're talking Barrie, Hamilton, and Ottawa. If you want more information, piratelife.ca. Ahoy, Jen! This morning I am Jellyfish G. That is my pirate name, and I have pirate names for everyone at our studio. So it's Nautical Nick, Jolly Jen, Boisterous Bill, and Leviathan Lisa. Come on. And we are here along the waterfront for Pirate Life. And you can see the kids right now, they're pirates, they're playing games. We're gonna get a little bit more about this theatrical and immersive experience with Scott. Scott, come on down here. Hi. Good morning. So tell me a little bit more of some of the games that you do on the ship.
Yeah, so we run an escape game called Escape the Ghost Ship. It's an interactive escape game with a live actor, so there's a character there interacting with you, singing pirate songs, giving hints. Some of the puzzles actually require interactions with that character. While the boat drives around the inner harbor and through the islands, you can have a drink and enjoy a beautifully designed escape game with these beautifully immersive props.
Wow, the kids really like escape games, even adults too, but they're very popular.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to see families do this together. Our games are more tuned for an adult audience, but kids are incredible because their brains see things that grown-ups don't, and sometimes kids will solve puzzles in incredible, very fun ways.
And I love the fact that you incorporate that with a pirate theme.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. Everybody, all ages, loves to show up and play pirate. It's very consistent.
So we're looking at a situation here. What are some of the games that you would be doing?
Yeah, well, so the goal of the game is to get into this chest. It's covered in locks, and there's more going on the inside. Each lock is opened by solving a different puzzle. There's a puzzle that involves these bones in the skull. There's another puzzle involving those doubloons. And in fact, we've got a puzzle that it's sort of a bonus puzzle. It isn't in this game because I didn't want to give anything away, but maybe you'd like to try giving this octopus her last few tentacles.
Okay, I'll do this really quickly because I do want to get to some of the kids, but...
I think that one goes there. There you go.
I see.
So, and the idea is with this one, once you've got all of your tentacles in place, each of those blue tips points to a letter, and at the end, it will spell a word.
Oh, very cool. Okay, thank you so much,
It's the kind of thing we have here.
And you have a treasure chest here with the most precious item right here, a CP24 mug. Let's speak to some of the pirates here. Hi, what's your name?
Lucas.
Lucas, are you having a good time? Are you a real pirate?
Yes.
You are? Are you the captain of the ship? Is your ship small or is it big?
Big.
Big, okay, thank you. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Bennett.
Okay, let me see your sword. Do you know how to, can you do a little bit of sword fighting? Do you know how to do it? Can I see?
Show her how you do a sword fight.
Yeah. Do you want to hit this? Go for it. Whoa! Are you having a good time?
Yes.
Okay, come on over here. Hi, what's your name?
Carson.
Carson. Carson, are you a real pirate? Yeah. Are you having a good time? Is this your first time doing something like this?
Yes.
Yeah? And are you having a good time?
Yes.
Okay, and then we've got the youngest pirate. Come here. Come on over. What's your name? Owen. And Owen, you're holding your gold necklace. Is this real gold? Is it real gold? Yeah? Do you know how much this is worth? Is it worth like $1 million?
Yep.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, so if you want to have a good time, great family fun as well as for adults. More information at piratelife.ca. What I love about this is that you have locations in Toronto, Ottawa, Hamilton, and Barrie. Welcome back. We are live here down by the waterfront. This is Pirate Life, and we're getting ready for a gigantic battle. This is the Battle of Lake Ontario, and we have an enemy approaching us. Captain, who is approaching the ship?
The evil Captain Crow be upon us, looking to take back the ship and take the treasure.
Okay, so pirates, how do we protect the ship?
We use our cannons! All hands to cannon!
Okay, and then where do we see Captain Crow? Do you guys see Captain Crow? Kids, do you see Captain Crow? Okay. Kyle, this has got to be the best part of this program. Tell me a little bit more of what's happening here.
Oh, well, it is an integral part of most of our pirate shows that at some point or another, a scallywag or two show up in a boat to try and take treasure from us. But of course, we can't let some mean pirate take treasure from the hands of the children. So we bring them to the sides of our ship. We hose down the evildoers, allowing the children to be part of the experience, part of the show. The kids are here saving the day for themselves, for the pirates. They are our protectors, essentially. So we give them such an integral role of saving the day, and at the end of our journey, we love to ask the kids what was your favorite part, and it is almost always the cannons.
Love it. Scott, come on down here. Come on down here. As we say goodbye, what is your favorite thing about being on the pirate ship here?
My favorite thing about being on the pirate ship is watching everybody play. Grown-ups and kids, and everyone is always excited to play and be pirates.
Yes, right?
It's so much fun.
All about imagination. Thank you so much. All about imagination, making it immersive. We're going to talk to a few of these pirates. Hi, can I hold this one up? Come here for a second, sweetie. Come here. What's your name?
Everly.
Everly. Everly, are you attacking Captain Crow? Oh, she's focused, right? She's loving it. How old is Everly?
She's 2.
2 years old? I think you're you're 2. You're one of our youngest pirates. And you're 5. Okay. Do you see Captain Crow? Okay, go for it. Go for it. And then I have another one here. Hi, what's your name?
Aubrey.
Oh, and you're 5 years old, right? Okay, are you having fun?
Yeah.
What's the best part? I think it's the water cannons, right?
The water cannons?
Yeah. Have they done this before?
No, this is our first time.
And do you like being a pirate?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And finally, our strongest and biggest pirate right here. Hi, come on over. Hi, what's your name?
Jonathan.
Okay, Jonathan. This has got to be the best part of being on the ship. And tell me what you're doing in the commercial break. You were seeing how far the water cannon shoots towards the boat?
I soaked them already.
You soaked your brother?
Yeah.
I saw that twinkle in your eye, and I'm a boy mom. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a lot of fun for all ages, would you say?
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to do here.
And it's a lot of fun with your brothers.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you give yourself a pirate name? If so, what would it be?
I don't know.
Something vicious, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
like Jolly Leg John.
I love that. Okay. Ahoy. Thank you so much. I'll get back to the battle. So again, we have all our pirates here having a great time. This is an incredible experience. They have a location in Toronto, Ottawa, Hamilton, Barrie, for all ages, including adults and grandparents, right? We have grandparents. Look at here. Hi. Hi. Are you having a good time?
Yes.
Ah, right? And your grandchild is here, right?
Yeah.
Peter Parker. I remember. Have a good time. PirateLife.ca.
Okay, we are right in the middle of Cottage season, and the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery Absolute final deadline is midnight tonight.
Absolute final being the key words there. Jan Lee is live from the $2.3 million Georgian Bay Grand Prize Cottage G. That fire and those Muskoka chairs look so welcoming this morning.
It is beautiful here. What a great day to be here in Georgian Bay. And yes, it is the absolute final deadline. You have only until midnight tonight, but you don't want to wait that long because we are currently over 95% sold. So this is going to sell out really fast. Get your tickets now. In the meantime, we're getting a first look at this incredible lakefront cottage. Grand prize valued at $2.3 million plus and $50,000 cash. Angela Jones from Lakeshore Designs joins me now. Good morning.
Good morning, G.
Right, so the minute I walked in, I couldn't help but notice the beautiful color in this space. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, we went with a very fresh, being that it's Georgian Bay, we wanted that fresh ocean feel, that it just feels lake-like and just spa as well. So it's called Ocean Mist, is that hint of blue that we have around. We've whitewashed the Linwood beams, and then this fireplace. I just love the soft tone there. And then it's flagged here with this gorgeous furniture layout, anchored with a huge coffee table,
Okay.
which is like...
We need to emphasize huge. Like, look how massive this coffee table is.
It's perfect for games, perfect for hanging out. It's going to be one of the best places to hang out right there. But we've got this stunning kitchen here,
Wow.
and it is so fresh. We've got the soft blue details, and you can see here with the white, and then again with that really nice lake house kind of feel in details in our accents. It just really pulls together.
And again, the appliances, the hardware, everything looks so luxurious.
It does. It does give it a really nice upscale elegance for cottage. And you can see that here. I love this dining table.
Yes.
Our light, it's such a nice, unique light. And then we've got our dining table here, which is also fun. Of course, you got to have some little beach chairs
Yes.
in Georgian Bay.
Yeah, this was our cameraman Ken's favorite little accessory on the table here. And then, of course, a beautiful view of Georgian Bay.
Yes.
And then I love how you carry the blue through the
underneath the
hallway.
catwalk. Yeah, it was a nice feature here, and that was one of the things that we did want to showcase is that underneath the catwalk that we have, we carried that through coloring wise into this principal bedroom. And the good thing about this cottage, the unique layout that Linwood has chosen, is a wraparound porch that goes all the way around, and it has a really nice viewing space anywhere that you are in this cottage. And love, love, love. This feels like coastal dream for me. It is just soft, pretty. We have the nice battens on the wall. We've got our rattan bed, and then of course layering the luxurious beddings. And then the ensuite. Check this out behind you, Ken. We have a really nice ensuite here, walk-in shower, details in our floor tile, and it's just really elegant, like you said, how it comes together with the color story.
Beautiful, and again, carrying the blue even through on the doors, the ceiling of the catwalk, the chairs, like it's really beautiful.
Oh, thanks, G. I'm really happy how this came together. It does really feel elegant, like you said, but you got to get in today to win. It is the final deadline today. This 3-bedroom, it's over 3-bedroom up, one on the lower here, and we have 2,500 square feet of beautiful cottage.
Amazing, and again, there are 3 grand prizes with the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. You have that beautiful cottage in Haliburton, and then Prince Edward County, and then of course Georgian Bay here. All of them come with $50,000 cash, and plus your ticket is good for thousands of other prizes as well. Again, it is over 95% sold, so you need to get it now. PrincessMargaretLotto.com. We'll send it back to you in studio.
Okay, Jian Lee looks absolutely stunning, and good luck to anyone who is playing. Absolute deadline, midnight tonight. Thank you.
It is a beautiful lakefront cottage, and again, this is one of 3, part of the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. This grand prize is $2.3 million. It includes this incredible lakefront cottage plus $50,000 cash, and your ticket is good for thousands of other incredible prizes. But again, you have to get your tickets now because it is limited. Midnight tonight, but don't wait. We are so close to selling out. Get your tickets now. In the meantime, let's take a tour of the upper level here. Angela Jones from Lakeshore Designs joins me now. And once again, it's so beautiful. You come upstairs and you've continued the theme, the color and everything.
Yeah, it's over 2,500 square feet, 3-bedroom upstairs here with a gorgeous bathroom, which we'll get to. But I want to point out these dormers that we have. We've accented them beautifully with that nice whitewashed pickled pine, and it really gives an accent here and feels very coastal in that beachfront vibe that we wanted. And you can see that in each bedroom. We've created a fun little cottage bed here, and then kept with that same look right down to our lighting and our bedding and our color choices. We've kept that really pretty soft blue, which really comes along throughout, and it just gives that whole welcoming vibe, doesn't it?
And I love this. I love this catwalk because you can see the lake here, and you can see, you know, the grand room here. It's beautiful.
It's a great spot just to capture it all. It is just a very large, welcoming cottage. We can see the beams here. Look at the beautiful detail that they've done in the whitewashing. We've got this beautiful soaker tub here. Again, very fresh, bright colors. And this is one of my favorites. I will say, out of all the 3 grand prizes, this is the one that I would love.
I love it. I have to point out for this washroom, the light fixture, it's beautiful.
Yeah, doesn't that just capture the whole space? I love the texture in there, keeping in with our light colors and our soft blues. You can see that, how I layered it in whether we did it in our rugs, whether we did it in our pillow details. And look at, if you even have to work at the cottage, sometimes you have to do that. This is the perfect space, and you could even add a little sofa bed or something in here. It's huge, so it's a great area to work, retreat, have a little reading room. And look at this. You can't win unless you buy a ticket. So get your tickets today.
I love it. And I love how you continue the theme through all the accessories. It's beautiful.
Yeah, each room has a little bit of that coastal detail, which we brought. We also have another guest space up here, which is great for whether you have teens, kids. We've got, whether you have a little pet, but a fun little bunk space. Again, great for the cottage guests that you're going to have, because once you win this, you're going to have tons of friends.
I like how you laid out the bunk bed situation here because of the ceiling and the architectural feature. This is a beautiful little nook.
Yeah, it really features that angled ceiling, and it does have that nice stepped look, which is a great way. Sometimes with bunk beds, you really have to watch your height, so it is a great way to layer that as well.
Beautiful. And I know it's sometimes hard to see, but you've carried that light blue color onto the doors, and the hardware is beautiful as well.
Oh, thanks, G. Yeah, that soft ocean mist color. You can see it in our fireplace as you pan down on that shiplap. It has that soft blue detail. We did repeat it on the doors, and you can see that soft coloring throughout.
Beautiful. So again, this could be yours. This is Lakefront Cottage right here in Georgian Bay. Again, today is the absolute final deadline. We only have limited amount of tickets, so get your tickets now. And don't forget to add on that 50/50, princessmargaretlotto.com. Good morning. What a beautiful place to be. That's Georgian Bay, and it is a beautiful day here, not a cloud in the sky. And of course, this is all for the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. It is the absolute final deadline. You need to get your tickets now. There's only a limited amount left. And how beautiful is this particular grand prize? This is a value of $2.3 million, which includes $50,000 cash. The principal suite, I have to admit, I think this is my favorite spot. Designed by Angela Jones with Lakeshore Designs. The cottage itself, custom built by Linwood Custom Homes. And one of the amazing features is this wraparound porch. And this is where we find Kim Gardner with the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation.
Morning, G. How are you?
I have to admit, I think this is one of my favorite features. This wraparound porch is stunning.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
I know. So happy to be here this morning. It's just such a beautiful day and looking out at the bay and so nice.
And this is the absolute final deadline. We can't stress this enough. You have to get your tickets now.
Yeah, so we're over 95% sold. So if you haven't bought your tickets, today is the day to do it. The next hour, we don't know, but we traditionally sell out. So this looks like where we're going here is a sellout.
I know, so don't wait till midnight, get it now. This particular cottage is incredible, over 2,500 square feet, but we also have 2 other cottages as well.
That's right, and I've been to all 3 now, and they're all gorgeous in their own ways. But first of all, there's Halliburton, so that's the $2.6 million grand prize. Comes with $50,000 cash. It's gorgeous. It's on a beautiful lake, and looks Drag Lake, I believe, is the name of it. And it has just really stunning views, beautiful interior. It's just really, really nice. And then Prince Edward County, which we were talking about yesterday, such a nice area.
Beautiful.
And that cottage might be my favorite. I don't know.
Oh, wow, you love that one.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah,
I mean, I like this one too. I like all of them, to be honest. So it's the $2.4 million prize, comes $50,000 cash as well. And then here. So yeah, you've got 3 options for grand prizes, over 8,000 other prizes to be won. We got cars. We got boats, we got vacations, you name it, we've got it. So people have to go and buy their tickets.
I know, and then add on the 50/50 because the pot keeps growing.
That's right, and so I have some breaking news on the 50/50 here. Dun, da, da, dum. So we are now at $4.1 million, which means that the winner will take home over $2 million, which that's a pretty nice prize. And I know you love the cash prizes, G. I like this one too.
But that's life-changing. Like, that's straight up cash.
That's
but
right.
we have to emphasize that, of course, all of this goes to a worthy cause. We all want to fight cancer. We want to be able to help people who are battling this disease.
That's right. And I mean, obviously, this is a cause dear to my heart. 2 in 5 Canadians will be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime. And the Princess Margaret, all the scientists and researchers are constantly trying to find new and more effective ways to treat cancer. You know, there's been so many breakthroughs that we've made over the past bit. Immunotherapy, which I find so interesting, this drug that actually trains your immune system to fight the cancer. That's one of the breakthroughs we've made over the past bit. This new blood test that can detect 50 different types of cancers before symptoms even appear. So all of the tickets, the funds from the tickets is going towards a cause that is super important.
For sure, and I think that's what people are gravitating to this, because you have a chance to win incredible prizes, but you also know that it's going to life-changing research, which is so important because we all want to be able to find a cure for cancer one day.
That's right. Well, that's why we say it's a win-win, right? It's a win for us and it's a win for you. So get your tickets, get some amazing prizes, get in before it runs out, and it is time's ticking.
Yeah, don't wait till midnight because it literally is just a limited amount of tickets left. You want to get it now. You don't want to wait till midnight.
Yeah.
Again, princessmargaretlotto.com. Morning, we are live here in Georgian Bay. A beautiful day to be up north. And of course, this is the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. It's the absolute final deadline. I can't stress this enough. You need to get your tickets now. Because we only have a limited amount of tickets left. This is one of the grand prizes for the Cottage Lottery. There's 3 cottages altogether. This one is a grand prize of $2.3 million. It includes $50,000 cash. And I know we talk a lot about the 3 cottages, but there's so many other incredible prizes involved with the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. Kim Gardner with the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation joins me now. And Kim, I know we feel like we're on vacation.
It does feel that way.
It does,
yes,
right?
It's nice.
But your ticket you have an opportunity to win thousands of other prizes, including 30 days of vacay.
That's right. Well, I mean, so to everyone, buy a ticket, but you can also add on a 30 days of vacations. So how this works is there is a winner every day for 30 days, and there is just amazing prizes on 7 continents. Just amazing. So we have some of the ones here, Australia, we have Japan, we have Kenya. What else? Canadian Rockies Tour and New Zealand and so many more. And so really just amazing prizes and very easy. Just add it on after you bought your ticket.
Yeah, so get your ticket, add on the 30 days of vacay, add on the 50-50 ticket, because we just announced breaking news in the last segment.
Yes, it's now at 4.1 million, so the winner takes half. So add that on as well. So lots of opportunities to win here. I think over 8,000 prizes to be won. We've got cars, we've got boats, we've got vacations. So many amazing prizes.
All right, and let's talk about this particular grand prize that we're at here in Georgian Bay. One of the amazing features here is the wraparound porch.
Right,
so
my
let's
favorite
take a stroll
feature.
here. I love this. It literally is a wraparound porch around the entire cottage.
I know, and isn't like the views are just gorgeous here, all the trees and just amazing views as we get around the corner.
For sure, and what I love about these properties, it's zero maintenance. You don't have to do anything.
Well, you just move in. Like you've got all the decor is done, all the landscaping, everything is done. It's just beautiful.
And one of the things that we didn't talk about, but we'll get to when we speak to Craig McFarlane with Linwood Custom Homes, is you also have an outdoor sauna here. So talk about coming to a luxurious retreat here in Georgian Bay.
I know, I love this. I think this is the first, I mean, you have been here longer than me,
Yes.
but I think this is the first cottage I've seen with a sauna, and it's so cool.
I love
this.
it. And what I love about this sauna is that you can walk down and make your way to Georgian Bay as well, which is so fantastic because the water is literally right there.
That's right. And you can see here, someone's actually built a little fire down by the water, which is nice too.
Love it. And so once again, we can't stress this enough. It's the absolute final deadline for the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. There is a history of these lotteries selling out.
That's right. And that looks like where we're headed today. We're over 95% sold. And, you know, we're just kind of counting down the hours to see, you know, what time we're going to sell out. But it's going to happen. So if you haven't bought your tickets, you absolutely have to do that now. Time is running out.
And, you know, I say this all the time. Everybody has been touched by cancer one way or another. I have friends who are battling it as we speak. And so now more than ever, we have to fund life-saving research.
That's right. And I myself lost my dad about a year and a half ago to cancer. And it's something that we have to constantly, you know, continue to fund the research for, because everyone is affected by it, as you said. And 2 in 5 Canadians will be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime. And but at the Princess Margaret, there's hope, and it's because of this research and the funds that that the lottery helps with.
And I think you said it best with that one word, hope.
That's right.
What this is all about. It's about giving people hope, knowing that there is help, that you can fight this, and with the life-saving research, literally saving lives.
Yeah, and so like there's been so many developments over the last while as well, and what one of the things that I'm constantly hearing about is they're trying to find new, less toxic ways to treat cancer. Chemotherapy is very hard on your body. So that's been a big area of research for our scientists, is trying to find new ways to treat it in a way that's less toxic.
Okay, so once again, get your tickets now. It is the absolute final deadline. Don't wait till midnight. Get it now, princessmargaretlotto.com.